Assalamualaikum. A very good morning to all of you. I'm a maths teacher from Ismailiyah Services Schools. Let's start our session by the sharing of some important instructions. So you will listen all instructions carefully and follow them properly. Don't raise hands during teaching. Ask questions at the end of the teaching. Use hand free if you are using mobile and headphone for computer use. Feed your ID and password properly with your name and class. Take care of time for attending the class. Home tasks should be done in your fair copy of the subject. If there is any disconnectivity during the teaching, try to join again within 5 to 10 minutes. As you know, this class is for class 9th student. The subject is math. Chapter number 1, sets is going on. Today we will discuss exercise number 1.2, and you know today is the date of 1st June 2021. Now we see what are the objective of the today's lecture. Today we will discuss two topics: symmetric difference and De Morgan law. Symmetric difference. Symmetric difference is denoted by this symbol. This is known as delta. So we read as A delta B. Symmetric difference will be found between two sets. The name of the sets may be AB, PQ, or ST, any name of the sets. So we read A delta B means the symmetric difference between A and set A and B. This is equal to, now this is equal to A union B minus A intersection B. This is the first condition for symmetric difference. In this, you are well aware by union minus and intersection. The second condition is that A delta B is equal to A minus B union B minus A. Now in this condition, minus sign, you are well aware how to find difference between two sets and the union. For the understanding of symmetric difference, there is a question. According to question, if set A whose elements are 5, 7, 9, 11 and set B whose elements are 3, 5, 7, 9, then find symmetric difference. With same instruction, question will be given in your paper. Then any one of the condition will be given. Here, the condition number 1 is given, that is A delta B equal to A union B minus A intersection B. So we note the question, set A is given, set B is given, then find the first condition. Now solution. We will start from right hand side. So we write A union B is equal to write set A union sign, then write set B. Union means combine the two set and write all elements in a sequence. So we see 5, 7 and 9. They are common elements. So we don't repeat them. So we write 3. The least number is 3. So we write 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. Means we have combined the two set and write all elements in a sequence which are separated by comma. In this way we have found union of the two set. The second is A intersection B. So we write A intersection B equal to right set A intersection sign, then set B. As we have discussed that 5, 7 and 9 are the common element, and this symbol means intersection means take out common elements between the two sets. So we write 5, 7 and 9 which are common element in both sets. Now A delta B is equal to A union B minus A intersection B. Write the result of A union B, which is 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11, then minus sign. Write the result of A intersection B, which is 5, 7 and 9. As you know, minus means compare the two sets and find what are common element. We ignore them. And then see what is given before minus sign. Before minus sign, we have A union B. So in this set, we observe that 3 and 11 are uncommon elements. So we have noted 3 and 11 means here we will note it. We will note uncommon elements. So in this way, the result of A delta B is 3 and 11. Now we take another question. If set A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and set B equal to 2, 4, 6 and 8, then show that A delta B, this is delta, A delta B equal to A minus B union B minus A is the second condition. Now, the same question is there. So we write the question. Set A is given, set B is given, then show that A delta B equal to A minus B union B minus A. Consider left hand side. On left hand side we have A delta B. So we write A delta B, write set A, delta sign, then set B. Here I have underlined the common element. They are common element 2 and 4. In both sets 2 and 4 are common. So we neglect them. And then we see what are uncommon element of both sets. In set A, 1 and 3 are uncommon, so we have noted. And here in set B, 6 and 8 are uncommon, so we have noted. Now we write uncommon element in a sequence. In this way, we have 1, 3, 6, 8, which are uncommon element of both sets. So it means for finding delta, we compare the two sets, find what are common element, we ignore them, and then note down all uncommon element of both set. So in this way, our answer is 1, 3, 6, 8. Consider right hand side. A minus B union B minus A. Right hand side. On right hand side, we have A minus B union B minus A. So we find A minus B. So we write A minus B, write set A minus sign, then set B. Compare the two set. I have underlined the two element 2 and 4 in both set because they are common elements. So we ignore the common element. Then we see what is given in first position. Set A is given at first position. So we take uncommon element of set A, which is 1 and 3. In this way, we have found the difference between two sets. I am repeating again. For finding difference, compare the two set and then see what are common element. You will drop or ignore the common element as I have dropped or ignored here 2 and 4 because they are common element. Then see what is given in first position. Set A is given at first position. So that's why we note down uncommon element or uncommon element of set A, which is 1 and 3. Now we find B minus A. So we write B minus A, write set B minus sign, then set A according to the sequence. Compare the two set and 2 and 4 again, they are common elements, so we ignore them. Now B is given at position number 1. So we see what are uncommon element of B, which are 6 and 8. So we have noted over here. Now on right hand side, we have A minus B union B minus A. So we have noted that one equal to, write the result of A minus B, which is 1 and 3, then union sign, write the result of B minus A, which is 6 and 8. And for union, you have clear understanding. Here we are going to combine the two set and write their element in a sequence. So that's why we have noted 1, 3, 6 and 8, which is the result of A minus B union B minus A. The result is 1, 3 and 6. If we compare left hand side, its result is 1, 3, 6 and 8. And the result of right hand side, this is also 1, 3, 6 and 8. And it means the both results are equal. So we have noted here left hand side equal to right hand side, and at the end right, hence proved. Now the second object, which is De Morgan law. For De Morgan law, again there are two conditions. first condition is A union B whole complement equal to A complement intersection B complement. Here you have an understanding how do we find union of the two set, how to find complement or what does it mean. Then A complement, what is its meaning? We have shared intersection, and B complement, it means all operations have been shared. So recall in your mind all operations. This in second condition, A intersection B whole complement equal to A complement intersection B complement. For the clarity of two laws, we are going to see a question. This is verification of first law, that is A intersection B whole complement equal to A complement union B complement. Keep in mind, if their intersection is given, on other side union will be given. If it is enclosed in bracket, the other side without bracket. If there is complement on whole bracket, then complement will be given on both sides separately. This is the difference in left and right hand side. Now we take a question. If universal set is given, that is x such that x belongs to n, x is less than or equal to 10, set A whose element A are 2, 4, 6, set B whose element are 1, 3, 5 and 7, then verify A union B whole complement equal to A complement intersection B complement. The same type of question will be given in your paper. So listen it carefully. I am going to explain how you will do or solve the given condition of De Morgan law. So I write here proof. First of all, you see universal set is given in set builder form. Don't use this set in this form. We will convert the set into tabular form. This is the first step. So we write universal equal to x such x less than or equal to 10. This is given and they belongs to natural numbers. So that's why we have understanding that all numbers belongs to natural numbers and their limit is given, they are equal to 10. So that's why in tabular form we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. The first natural numbers. So keep in mind whenever you have a set or an universal or any other set in set builder form, don't use the set in this form. You will convert the set into tabular. Now taking left hand side where A union B whole complement is given. It means whole complement according to BODMAS. We will solve the bracket in first step. Then we find the complement. It means this side will be done in two steps. In first step find A union B. In second step find complement. So we write A union B equal to right set A union sign, then right set B. For union, we have clear understanding that we are going to combine the two sets. We observe that no any element in both are common. So no problem, we are going to combine the both sets. So only we will read both sets and then arrange them in a sequence. So we write for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. In this way we have combined the two sets and getting our answer. Now A union B whole complement. Whole complement means we are going to subtract A union B from universal. That's why we will write A union B whole complement equal to U minus A union B. This is compulsory step because without explaining the understanding, you cannot follow the next step. So that's why for complement, you will write U minus A union B. Write the universal set completely, then minus sign, write the result of A union B. When we have noted, we observe that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 are common. The uncommon elements are 8, 9 and 10. And according to understanding U minus A union B, before minus sign, universal set is given. So what we will do, we will compare the two sets, universal set and A union B, and then drop them their common element, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, they will be dropped. And then we note the uncommon element of the universal set, because universal set is given in first position or before the minus sign. Before the minus sign, keep in mind, note down all uncommon element of the set which is given before the minus sign. So that's why we write here 8, 9, and 10. It means the answer for A union B whole complement is 8, 9, and 10. In this way, we have done its left hand side. Now, taking right hand side, which is A complement intersection B complement. Here we see complement of A, complement of B are given, and then find their intersection. It means this side will be done in 3 steps. In first step, find A complement. And for the complement, we have clear understanding that complement means the difference between universal and the given set. So that's why in front of A complement, we write U minus A. Then replace U means universal set, write all element of universal set, then minus sign, then all element of set A. Compare the two set, 2 and 4 are common in both, so we have ignored the common element, and then we write all uncommon element of universal set, which are 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now find B complement. B complement means U minus B. Write the universal set, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then minus sign. Then set B, whose element are 1, 3, 5, and 7. Compare the two set and ignore the common element in both. Obviously, 1, 3, 5, and 7 are common element in both. So we ignore them and write and see what are the uncommon element of universal set, because universal set is given before the minus sign. So we write 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Now the last step, in which A complement intersection B complement. Write the result of A complement intersection, write the result of B complement. Now, intersection means take out the common element in both sets. The common element are 8, 9, and 10. In both, we observe that 8, 9, 10 are common elements. So, according to our understanding, intersection means find the uh, common element in both sets. So, that's why we have found that 8, 9, and 10 are common. Now, see the result of left hand side. Left hand side is A union B whole complement. Result is 8, 9, and 10. The right hand side A complement intersection B complement. Its result is also 8, 9, and 10. So it means the left hand side equal to right hand side. It means we have verified the first condition. Verification of second law or the condition. The second law is A intersection B whole complement, which is equal to A complement union B complement. Here we have a question in which if universal set is x such that x belongs to z, z means integers, and the symbol used for and minus 4 less than x and x is less than 4. So the limit is given, the set is started from minus 4 and ending up to plus 4. Set A is given minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. Set B is 1, 2, and 3. Proof. For the proof, we write, first of all, we convert the universal set, which is given in set builder form, convert into tabular form. So that's why we write here the set in tabular form. Again, we will see what we have. The set z is given means integers minus 4 less than x and x is less than 4. So minus 4, the greater number from minus 4 is minus 3. So it means this set will be started from minus 3. So we write minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, then 0. And the last number is less than 4. Means we write plus 2, plus 1, plus 2 and plus 3. Then set A, this is given in question, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, set B, 1, 2 and 3. Now consider left hand side. The left hand side is A union B whole complement. So whole complement, now we have clear understanding that this side will be done in 2 steps. So in first step we find A intersection B, this is given within the bracket. So that's why we will write here A intersection B. Write set A whose element are minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, then intersection sign, then set set B whose element are 1, 2 and 3. As we observe that no any element is common because intersection means find or take common element in both sets. So we have found that no one element is common in both sets. So that's why we will write here empty bracket because no one element is common. So the result for A intersection B is empty set or the null set. Then we write A intersection B whole complement. So for whole complement we write U minus A bracket A intersection B. Write here universal set. Universal, its elements are minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then place minus sign, okay. Then write the result of A intersection B, which is empty bracket. Now for difference, we found that in this bracket no one element is given. So that's why when we subtract empty bracket from the same bracket, we get an improper set. So that's why the result will be same: minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. This is the result for A intersection B whole complement. Consider right hand side. Right hand side is A complement union B complement. For according to our understanding, this side will be done in 3 steps. Means in first step we will find A complement, then find B complement, then find their union. So write here A complement equal to U minus A. Because complement means subtract the given set from universal set. So that's why write here U minus A. Write the universal set, then minus sign, then set A. So now compare the two sets. We observe that minus 3, minus 2 and minus 1, they are common in both sets. So we, we will ignore the common element. Now we see uncommon element of uh, universal set. This is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So we have noted 0, 1, 2 and 3. This is the result for A complement. For B complement, write U minus B. U minus B, write the universal set, minus sign, then write the set B. Compare the two set and find A 1, 2 and 3. They are common in both. So we ignore the common element and for finding difference between two set, we see what are uncommon element of universal set, because universal set is given before the minus sign. So we have noted that 0, minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3, they are uncommon element of the universal set. So we have noted over here. Keep in mind, for finding difference, compare the two set, find the common element in both set, and then see what is given before the minus sign. If universal is there, write the uncommon element of universal in your answer. So that's why we noted here 0, minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Now write A complement inter union B complement. Write the result of A complement union, write the result of B complement. Here we observe that 0 is common in both. So that's why we write 0 in center position and write all negative number on left hand side of the 0 and all positive number on right hand side of the 0. Here we will write 0 in central position and write negative number on left hand side and write positive number on right hand side. In this way we have result -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. When we see the result of left hand side, the result is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. And the result from right hand side, we have the same result. The result is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. Both result are same. So that's why we will write here left hand side equal to right hand side and at the end write hence proof. So keep in mind, in second condition we have A intersection B whole complement. So you should know if in A intersection B is given within the bracket with whole complement, on other side A complement union B complement will be given. If there is intersection, on other side union will be given. If the over the bracket, if this is enclosed in bracket, the other side without bracket. If there is complement on the whole bracket, on other side complement will be given on both sets separately. So keep in mind uh, the difference between both sides. Before starting the home task, I would like to share some important slides with you. So there are today we have discussed two important topics with you, symmetric difference and the De Morgan law. So I am going to repeat the both objective again. For finding difference, the symmetric difference, we have this question. Question A, whose element are 1, 2, 3, 4, and set B, whose element are 2, 4, 6, and 8. Then show that A delta B equal to A minus B union B minus A. Question will be given in the same form. So you will write consider left hand side. So first of all, you will solve the left hand side where A delta B is given. So write A delta B, write set A delta sign, then set B, and then find what are common element in both. Here we observe 2 and 4 are common in both. So ignore the common element. For finding delta, we will see what are uncommon element of both set. Like in set A, we observe that 1 and 3 they are uncommon, so we write 1 and 3. And here 6 and 8 are uncommon, so we write 6 and 8. Keep in mind, for finding delta or the symmetric difference between two sets, we write uncommon element of both set and write these elements in the sequence. In this way we have answer 1, 3, 6 and 8. Consider the right hand side where A minus B union B minus A is given. For finding, first of all, we solve the bracket, which is A minus B. Right, set A minus sign, then set B. Find what are common element in both, neglect them, and then see what set is given before minus sign. We observe that set A is given before minus sign. So we will write all uncommon element of set A, only uncommon element of set A. So that's why we write here 1 and 3 because they are uncommon element of set A. Now B minus A, write set B minus sign, then set A. Compare the two set and drop the common element, and then see before minus sign set B is given. So write uncommon element of set B, which is 6 and 8. Now we write A minus B union B minus A, the result of A minus B union the result of B minus A. For union, we have clear understanding. We are going to combine the two sets. So that's why we combine the two sets and getting answer 1, 3, 6 and 8. When we see the left hand side, which is A delta B, its result is 1, 3 and 6 and 8. So we have noted over here the result of right hand side, which is A minus B union B minus A, the result is 1, 3, 6 and 8. So we have noted that, and between them we put equal to sign because both result are same. So that's why we write here left hand side equal to right hand side and say hence proved. For De Morgan law, this is not undifficult, but you should know if in the condition if A union B is given on left hand side, on other side intersection will be given. If left hand side enclosed in bracket, the other side without bracket. If whole complement is given on whole bracket, then on other side complement is given on both sets separately. In second condition, if A delta B is given within on left hand side, on other side we have A union B. So change that one. That will be A union A complement union B complement. I think you have clear understanding how do we find. So you should you will see what type of set you have. If there is any set is given with set builder form, you will before the solution you will convert that set into tabular form as we have converted universal into set build into tabular form. So for that we should know what type of set is given. If there is n, we have understanding that n stands for natural numbers. It means this set belongs to natural number, and we know natural number started from 1. So what limit is given? We have 10. The symbol is x less than or equal to 10. So that's why we write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. If this symbol is given without uh, this line underline, so it means we write the set up to 9. So keep this difference in your mind. So keep in mind, whenever you have set builder form, you will convert the set into tabular and then start your working properly. Now it's time for home task. Uh, do question number 17, 18 and 20 of exercise number 1.2 in your fair copies. This is given on book page number 12. Note question number 20. Verify De Morgan laws by both statements. This is a complete question in which both conditions are given. So you will do both conditions properly in your copy. I think homework is clear to all of you. So read out what type of sets are given in question number 20 in your book, and then solve them properly. Now, thank you from my side. It is all about symmetric difference and De Morgan law. Allah Hafiz, take care.